us to these people who don't really know us very well, that we can make change happen. And I want that for Virginia, because I feel safe right now in this area, but I think as soon as I go somewhere else, I don't feel that same community. So that's something I'm going to work on. I don't know exactly how, but town meetings, or even, I think a lot of us are open to telling people our story. I'm personally not really afraid. What are they going to do to me? I'm telling you my background, I'm telling you what makes me unique. So I'd be open to doing that, but we need to unite these two sides that I think there's just a fine line between North Virginia and South Virginia.
So I'm so glad you said that. I think there are two pieces of it. One is showing up and actually humanizing the relationship. It's always much easier to be against some other that you don't know and is foreign. And I think give people a chance. I had so many friends of mine came down and knocked doors in the 5th District of Virginia, and I have a very diverse set of friends, and people were like, are we going to be welcome down there? What is it? And everyone was decent and awesome to them. And people in Southside Virginia are incredibly friendly. The most conservative people you meet are going to be, sure, they're going to always be jerks, but, civility, decency, treating people well is definitely still part of that Southern hospitality in these parts of the state. And I think, it's breaking down myths in both directions. They may have, myths about, DACA students and dreamers. You may have myths about how sort of hateful they might be, and the reality is there's a tremendous amount of decency. So I think it's a great thing when we can mix a little more across the state. And I think that's part of it. I think faith leaders and civic organizations can play part of that role. Comedy and art and music can play part of that role. It's not all a government program. It's things like that. The second piece, though, which is a little bit outside the main scope of today, is I think the Democrats need to have a better economic agenda for all working class people of all colors. I do think the elites in both parties have not done much for working and middle class folks. We've been coasting off of an economic plan, and I think when we go bolder and can go to those communities and actually have something to offer in terms of genuine social mobility and economic security, it helps. I think we sometimes want to get into these camps of saying, oh, it's all economic anxiety or it's all racism and othering. It's both of these things playing out. To suggest racism wasn't a factor in this election is ridiculous, but to suggest that the Democrats have been responsive enough to people's economic anxieties, again, of all colors, I think also speaks strongly to that experience. So, that's, I think, part of it. We want to show up, which is good. We want to have real, honest human conversations, and we want to make sure that we actually have something to say.